All right, happy Thanksgiving. The 49ers have made some roster moves ahead of this game against the Seahawks. First one, more reinforcements for the secondary. Samuel Womack III, the versatile defensive back who gave the 49ers some solid depth last year in the secondary. He is activated from injured reserve. To make room, the 49ers waived the cornerback, Shamar Jean-Charles, who had been playing some special teams for them. So Womack is on the 53. 49ers welcome him back at around the same time that Darrell Luter Jr. is joining the secondary. So reinforcements were needed there. Reinforcements have arrived in the secondary between Darrell Luter Jr. and Samuel Womack III. The 49ers, I think, can play either of those two guys in a nickel kind of position or on the outside. And obviously, they're going to start as depth. I wouldn't expect either of those two players to be thrust in to starting roles right now. The 49ers rotation currently works Charvarius Ward, Diamador Lenore, Ambry Thomas. You move Diamador Lenore into the slot position whenever you need that, and Ambry Thomas comes in to play at outside quarterback. And then there have been two practice squad elevations, just temporary ones. The 49ers, not surprisingly, have elected to use both of those. That's the maximum per week on offensive linemen. One is for Jesse Davis. He's a 32-year-old who's started every single position in his NFL career up front except for center. And the other one is Corey Luciano, who's a rookie center. So polar opposites there of the spectrum age-wise, a 32-year-old and a guy that's fresh in the league in Corey Luciano. And obviously, the reason the 49ers have elevated both of those two players is because the status of both of their starting guards is in doubt. That's Aaron Banks and Spencer Burford. If neither Banks nor Burford can play, well, Jesse Davis is going to be able to give the 49ers some quality guard depth, at least experienced guard depth. We'll put it that way. So they decided to go with experience on that front. And then Corey Luciano, well, that is emergency depth for the 49ers at center, just in case John Feliciano, who's the top guard backup, is already tied up with one of the guard spots, and the center, Jake Brendel, goes down. For the second straight week, Corey Luciano has impressed the 49ers up enough to earn that call-up. Remember, Seattle's defensive interior has taken a step up this year. They've got some new players, some reacquisitions there, including Jaron Reed. So the 49ers are going to have to be on their P's and their Q's on the interior, and they've decided to go with experience called up from the practice squad. 49ers favored by 7 points. We'll see how the shuffles along the offensive line work. I think the most likely one is Aaron Banks does play, but there's a chance he doesn't. If he does, Feliciano starts at right guard. You have Jesse Davis as depth for that right guard position. You have Corey Luciano as center, as depth for the center position. But a lot of different stuff can happen between now and kickoff, so we're going to keep our eyes peeled for it. Samuel Womack is up on the 53-man roster. And no, this doesn't mean that the window's completely closed yet for Robert Beal. 3-week window must be exercised. It's a 21-day practice window, so the 49ers have to make the decision on Robert Beal by Monday. That will be 21 days since they opened his practice window. He is the rookie edge rusher out of Georgia. I never thought it was likely that Robert Beal would be actually activated. Probably still remains very unlikely right now, but if the 49ers have some D-line injuries in this game, they have until Monday to activate Robert Beal. If they don't do it, well, they've got to shut him down for the year, but I think he's still got some valuable practice time in for the 49ers. It just doesn't often happen that you have both Nick Young and Nick Bosa and Chase Young and Randy Gregory on your football team in that D-line room. So tough for Robert Beal to get on the field this year, but still good to stash him as a redshirt for this season. All right, those are the moves. That's the 49ers update. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll talk to you very soon.